Apostleship Jesus 21, Does the proud man have the father as the devil? Gene 8. Is the demon father of the proud man? This question arises, and at the same time one might wonder what is the worst sin, the one that is truly in co-naturality with the demon, that rebellious angel who rejected God at the beginning of the world. Well, in the Gospel according to St. John, in chapter 8, from verse 41, we see Jesus who, in front of the proud to whom he preached God's love and humility, those people start to hate and reject him. Jesus says to them, "You are of your father the devil." Here is the original text, John chapter 8, verse 42, "If God were your father, you would love me, for I came from God and I am here. I came not from my own accord but he sent me." 43. Why do you not understand what I say? In other terms, why don't you understand preaching of love and humility of God? Why don't you recognize I am God speaking? Jesus continues, 44, "You are of your father the devil, and your will is to do your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning, and does not stand in the truth because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies." In order to understand this word of Jesus, we need to understand first the mystery of Lucifer's rebellion at the beginning of the world, and the fall of all the angels who followed Lucifer. The issue, ultimate mystery, is the following: God offers the beatific vision under one condition: one must become humbled and love him. Humility is the only measure of one's greatness, in the beatific vision, the vision of the eternal essence of God. This is not what Lucifer expects. He is the most intelligent, acknowledging himself his superior intelligence, and he understands that if humility is the unit of measure for greatness, there will be human people who will be better than him. However, he knows that if it is true, God will give the first place in his kingdom to these small creatures. He was not mistaken. The Queen of Angels is the Virgin Mary. Lucifer is indeed very intelligent. He wants to remain first, and in order to do so, he's starting to lie. How? He says to God, "I will not serve, I will not become the guardian angel of mankind, not because I despise you but because I love you. You are God, you are the greatest, and therefore you must reign according to your greatness. You will not humble yourself, we will fight this project out of love for you." He is a liar from the beginning, because the truth is, Saint Michael Archangel tells him that he wants to keep the first place for himself, of course. Who is like God, to think he is more intelligent than God? Michael, in Hebrew, means who is like God. Every time a man is stuck in pride, the one who puts first the greatness of his power and intelligence, the one who judges, will be opposed to another one who in a way or another is faithful to Christ, Christ who teaches this primacy of love and humility. Ultimately, hatred reigns in the proud man's heart, and this hatred inevitably leads to lies, slander, false witness. Unrighteously, the proud man will say, "I do not share your opinion. For me first, God must be revered as a great God." Beware, this statement does not come directly from the devil. When pride is first in a man's heart, it will induce slander, lies and false testimony, sins inspired by the devil. This is the main contradiction in Christian life. This is what Jesus is going through on earth, and with him all his disciples over the centuries until now. Human beings still struggle with this question, which brings a great contradiction to their rational minds. Because the original message is a message of love,